Hi, it's your Simply Royalty, and my topic today is confidence. Yes, confidence. A lot of plus size women, more than others, struggle with confidence. A lot of women in general struggle with confidence. However, plus size women have additional baggage that keep them back from having that type of confidence at times. And I'm going to go through step by step exactly what I use to make myself as confident as I could be. And I want to start off with the first thing is to love your natural self. And those who have me on other social media platforms will know that's something that I see all the time. Yes, I talk with my hands. When I say take care of your natural self, I will go through it by step. I mean, invest in what you look like naturally, without weave, without braid, without makeup, without anything. Instead of always investing in wigs and, the fake look, start off with what you look like behind closed doors. Work on that person. Make yourself comfortable with that person. And that leads you right into the next step, which is self-acceptance. It has certain things about each and every one of us that maybe we wish we could change, but we can't. And there's where self-acceptance comes in. You need to be able to accept yourself for who you are, what you look like, and who you are on the inside and outside. It's not just about the surface, but also on the inside. Whoever you are, you have to come to terms with that person. You have to come to the realization like, yo, this is who I am. I need to love this person. That leads you right into the next thing. You need to love yourself. It's very hard for somebody else to love you if you don't love yourself. You would not even know what is love. You would never know if that person is really giving you love if you don't love yourself. And we touch on the wigs and the braid and stuff. And yes, I am wearing braid right now. This is faux locks. And it's because self-grooming is also very important. A lot of us, we get married, we get into relationships, and we just let ourselves go. And we can't understand, why don't I feel confident? Why do I feel like I have to... It's because you're not grooming yourself well. You're not getting your nails done. You're not getting your hair done. You're not getting your makeup done once in a while. Nobody is saying to permanently have on a fixed face beat or permanently always have on a wig. But there is times that you will need that extra boost to feel good about yourself. And grooming is very important. I know grooming during the quarantine right now is a challenge. However, there's things you can do to groom yourself at home. Learn to give yourself a little pedicure. Wax your own eyebrows if you could. Things like that, and keep yourself feeling great. One thing I always say to myself is if I feel great, I can make other people feel great. If I am functional and I feel good about myself, I can help other people function and feel good about themselves as well. The next thing is control how you respond to people. You will always find people that have something negative to say in regards to your weight, your race, your skin color, how your hair grow. You will always find people that will comment something negatively on what you look like and and the type of person you are. Learn how to respond to these people. Learn that responding negatively to negativity is not always the way. Sometimes you have when somebody tell you, but girl, you getting real fat. Say, yeah, I eating real good these days. Learn how to respond to people. When somebody see you in a crop top as a big girl with your stomach showing and your stretch marks showing, be proud of it. There's a lot of people that they really will never and could never. And that is why I just feel proud of it. I just say, yeah, like tiger marks, as a lioness. Yeah, have lines to come back to them. It does not have to be negative lines. It could be something funny. You know, another thing is adjusting your attitude. A lot of people confidence dim from comments from others. So what happens is someone might say something to you, and instead of you giving them, like I said, a funny response, or you get sad and you're going to a depression. It might be a short phase of depression, but it is a type of depression. You have to adjust your attitude. You have to adjust your attitude. You have to realize that there is nothing you can do to stop people's opinion and stop people from voicing their opinion. You have no control over things like that. So you have to adjust your attitude. You have to adjust the way that you respond to those people. And when they realize that you're comfortable with you, shit, they will stop. Trust me, they will stop. They will stop having much negative to say to you. They might say it about you, but just not to you. Yeah. Another thing, and this will be my last final point on this topic, but it is my biggest point. And it's to put yourself first. A lot of us feel like we're not worth it many times, so we do not put ourselves first in many situations. I'm talking about mothers, wives, everyone. You need to understand that, and this is how I see it, and this is what I say to myself to keep myself going many times. If I lose me, then everybody else around me lose me. There's people that their confidence and their self-worth is so low that they commit suicide. Yes, they take their own lives. If you do everything that you need to do for you to feel self-sufficient, to walk with your head held high and know that, you know what, I love myself. I love who I am today, even though I'm not where I want to be. I love who I am today. I'm going to put myself first today because I really need to. It makes you realize, maybe I'm worth it. Yeah, it just makes you realize a lot. Have time for yourself. Sometimes you might want to go out with friends. Your friends might want you to go do this. They might want you to go do that. But you just feel like, you know what, today I just want to stay by myself and watch TV. Put yourself first. If you're in a relationship and you know what, this person's sucking everything out of you. They're taking everything out of you. And if you feel like you're losing yourself, you need to put yourself first. You need to say, you know what is best for me? This is what is best for me, so this is what I'm going to do. And yes, it is selfish, but sometimes you have to be selfish. Being selfish is not always a bad thing. Sometimes being selfish means getting up and saying, you know what, I know this year that I promised I was going to just save money and do this, but I'm going to go back to school because this is what I need to do for me. That is what I'm talking about. Putting yourself first. Putting yourself first in every single aspect. It is very harsh. It becomes very harsh when you put yourself first because people think of you as insensitive. You need to understand that if you don't take care of you and you lose yourself within taking care of everything else, then what good is it? Would you be able to function as a mom, as a wife, as a sister, in anybody's life if you yourself is a total basket case? You have to take care of yourself. You have to take care of yourself. You have to put yourself first. And to many people, oh my gosh, you selfish. They will look at you selfish, but guess what? Committing suicide because of depression and low self-esteem is also a form of being selfish. Because you took yourself away when you could have stayed. You're taking yourself away when you could have fight. You're giving up when you could have fight. That is also selfish. So be another type of selfish. Be the type of selfish that put yourself first because you needed that moment to just be and relax and just let go. If you're feeling like, you know what, I only had $2. I really need to do this $2 with this other thing here, you know. But if I buy this pen, this little pen here, I will really feel better and I will be able to go again. Sometimes it's better you do it for your own sanity. And that right there is my little tips on how I boost my confidence. Feel free to share and subscribe.